What's up, everybody? We are live for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm Guy. Today we're going to be doing some play-by-play, live play-by-play of the game. There's no live feed on this end. It's just me doing play-by-play. If you want to watch the game, you got to go to ESPN. Due to copyright reasons, I'm not allowed to show it. But I am able to do commentary on it, so that's what I'm doing here today for you guys. So, let me get a few more things set up with the stream here, and I will get rolling in just a second. Okay. I think we're all ready to go. So the game is just about to start. Should start in the next couple minutes or so. Move my chair a little bit. So, some storylines going into the game. Obviously, the Lightning aren't dead yet. They found a way to win Game 5. That's why we're here today. But I don't believe the Avalanche will make it easy for them in winning this game. So Tampa Bay wins that last game. Andre Palat has been amazing for them. Honestly, I think if Tampa Bay wins this whole thing, they pull this out. Unless something happens over the next two games, I think it's Palat that gets the Conn Smythe. Honestly, I would say. I think he's second or third on the Lightning in terms of points. He's been clutch for them all playoff long. I would give it to Andre Palat, but we're not there yet. Lightning have to win this game and then another one. But we're getting kind of close to the end. This could potentially be our last hockey game of the season. And so if that is the case, I do expect to be doing some soccer over the summer. Because, I mean, it's that or baseball, right? And soccer's kind of close to hockey in terms of, like, the type of action that you got. So I'll probably end up doing some soccer games throughout the course of the summer, and but mostly I want to focus on growing my Instagram page. So follow up Pulse Sports Talk on Twitter and Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram than Twitter. I don't like Twitter, man. I'm not a Twitter fan. But anyway, kind of lost track of what I was talking about before. So yeah, over the summer I'm gonna be doing soccer. I'm gonna do World Cup in the fall. Once that starts going on, then of course back in the fall we'll have hockey, we'll have football. Football, we're going to be doing hopefully a game per week of NFL football action. So if you're into football, stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is just the beginning. The Stanley Cup Final, the Stanley Cup playoffs that I've been doing, it's just the beginning. We're going to be doing a lot more next season, and so stay tuned over the summer. Stick with it, and yeah, it should be a really fun time. We may or may not see the Stanley Cup awarded tonight, and so if it isn't awarded tonight, then I would likely do another stream on Wednesday for Game 7, because we gotta do Game 7, right? But it's interesting because I see a lot of people, a lot of Avs fans that want to win this game tonight, win the cup now, and obviously, I mean, they would. But a lot of neutral hockey fans that I've seen are saying that they want Tampa to lose the series, but they want the series to go to 7. And I find that interesting. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Personally, 7 games, I'm all for it. But the same people that were rooting against the Lightning are now rooting for the Lightning to win so we can get a Game 7. It's kind of weird. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? But I think whatever happens here, we're going to get some good hockey games if we do have 2 more games. But I think this should be a good game here. Lightning, their backs against the wall. They just don't seem to go away. And so we'll see if they can keep this thing going. So the Lightning are just about to come out of the tunnel. These things never start on time, do they? I mean, this game is supposed to start at 6. Oh, wait, I should get the stats. Let me get the stats. I'll be back in a second. I gotta get the stat sheet. Alright. Pull up the stats here so we can see what exactly will be going on. NHL app. The NHL app, for whatever reason, always crashes in between periods, but it is what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna find a place to put this, maybe. I don't really have a ton of desk space. I have to go over here. Alright, so this game is being played in Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. I don't think they've done the anthem yet. I, for copyright reasons, have my game on mute, so I can't hear a single thing of what they're saying. But it looks like they have not even done the anthem. So we're just kind of waiting for that. I think they have the same lady that did the other anthem the other night. I think they've had the same singer Tampa Bay has throughout the course of at least the final, because I recognize her. So yeah, she just started singing, so we should have another couple minutes until we reach puck drop. But yeah, man, we're just rolling. We're just going here. Game is about to start. My prediction for this game, and if anybody you are watching, drop your prediction down below. I'd love to see or hear what you guys think is going to happen tonight. We'll see if it's true. In fact, you know what? If you do get it right, I'll give you a shout out. But my prediction tonight, I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is gonna win this one. I think we're gonna see a 7-game series. Tampa Bay just doesn't seem to go away. they always find a way. It's kind of fascinating. Um, I think I don't know. I could see it going either way, but they got momentum from the last game, and that's dangerous. And Kemper hasn't looked fantastic throughout the course of the playoffs. I mean, Darcy Kemper, he's 9-4 in the playoffs. He missed time twice with injuries in this postseason. He has a 2.69 goals against average, 898 save percentage. So he hasn't been spectacular. And I'm kind of surprised they didn't put Francouz back in there, because he is 6-0 and he's been pretty good when they've called upon him. So I just find that kind of fascinating that they put Kemper back in. So I guess Kemper's their guy, and so that's what they're going to roll with. So the anthem just ended. They're about to drop the puck, and then we will get started with some live play-by-play. So thank you all for joining me. And of course, Darcy Kemper, as mentioned before, is the Avs starting goaltender. He's got a 3-2 record in this series, 2.75 goals against average, 899 save percentage, and 1 shutout, which of course was the Game 2 thumping in Denver. And then Andrei Vasilevsky is the goalie for the Lightning. He has a 14-8 record this postseason with a 2.54 goals against average and a 921 save percentage. So he's been good as always, and any second now, we're going to get the puck dropped. And so I asked this question, and I'll ask you guys. I asked this question on my Instagram. If the Colorado Avalanche win the Stanley Cup tonight, who does Gabriel Landeskog hand the cup to first? Last time the Colorado Avalanche won the cup, it was Joe Sakic who handed off to Bork. Right off the bat, McKinnon takes a shot, and it goes off Vasilevsky. Takes the rebound, and he shoots it wide. Puck is still in the Lightning zone. It's Nick Paul with it now. Sends it to McDonough behind his net, and McDonough will send it through the neutral zone. Somebody got decked by the Lightning. Lightning player went down, and we're going to get a penalty for that, and it looks like Cale Makar is going to go to the penalty box just 23 seconds in. So it looked like McDonough was trying to go for a stretch pass, and I think it was Brandon Hagel that went down, and Cale Makar is going to the penalty box. So early power play for the Lightning. That's just what the doctor ordered. And they're going to get a really good chance to take a 1-0 lead here in Game 6. And so it's going to be an interference call to Cale Makar after pushing down Colton in the neutral zone. Lightning win the draw. Puck is stolen away from them by Eric Johnson. And he'll send it around the boards but not out. Corey Perry on his backhand sends it behind the net. Puck was slowed down by a Lightning player, but now Eric Johnson takes another crack at it to try and get out of the zone. He can't do it. Held in by Perry again. And now the puck is sent over to Darren Helm, who will send it to the neutral zone and get it out. Lightning regroup. It's Victor Hedman with speed moving into the zone along the near boards. He's stopped there, and his pocket is picked by Darren Helm, and the puck will be sent back down to Vasilevsky. Andre Palat now in his own neutral zone. Good forecheck by Nichushkin for the Colorado Avalanche as they are almost a minute into this penalty kill. Man, yeah, take a drink or something. Perry around the net. First man on is Manson, and Manson can't get it out. Shot by the point goes wide by the Lightning. Nikita Kucherov trying to get it from O'Connor, can't do it, and the Lightning will have to retrieve it in their own zone as it's sent back down. .50 seconds to go on the Tampa Bay power play. Over the red line they come. Centering pass for Paul goes behind the net. He's the first man on it. Hounded by 2 Avalanche players. It's Eric Johnson and Devon Toews. Back up top it goes for Maroon at the near board. Send it down low behind the net for Paul. Swings around to the far half wall. It'll be played back up to the top. Slide a pass over. Colton. Back up top for Sergachev. Sergachev surveys his options. Passes it near boards for Colton. Back up top for Sergachev. Sergachev looks. Sends it coast to coast for Killorn. He button hooks. We'll set it back up top for Sergachev. A drive is blocked. And someone is in pain for the Colorado Avalanche. I can't see who it is. But someone is down. 9 seconds to go. It's Andrew Cogliano, who has dealt with injuries already this postseason. He hobbles to the bench. He'll stay on the bench, but he is in some serious pain as the power play expires for the Lightning. 17:30 to go in the first period. Over the red line with speed, it's Brandon Hagel at the near boards. He button hooks. Looks for reinforcements. He's got him. Sends it back up top. Chernak. And fumbling with it at the line. It's Nichushkin who picks it up for the Avalanche and goes the other way. Sends it around the boards. McDonough's the first man on it. evades a hit there, and Palat will go the other way for the Lightning. Over the red line now. Puck goes across the ice, and both teams will make a change, so it's Bowen Byram who sends it around the boards into the Lightning zone. And it looks like it's going to be perhaps an offside, but Cogliano is still on the Avalanche bench, which is a good sign. But he did block that one right in the shin, and there's not a lot of padding there. Right below the knee area on the shin, so we hope he's okay. But Cogliano, in these playoffs, has 3 goals, 3 assists for a total of 6 points. He's been pretty good for the Avalanche since they picked him up. But he is in some pain right now, so we hope he's okay. Kucherov, shot from the circle, is blocked. Gets it again, takes another shot, and it goes wide. And it'll be picked up there by Stamkos. Killorn now sends it down low for Kucherov. A shot from a sharp angle below the circle, and a stop by Kemper. And we get some extracurricular activities after the whistle is blown. Good chances for the Lightning early. Weren't able to capitalize on the power play, but still able to get some shots off. I don't believe the Avalanche have taken a shot for at least a little bit. It says they got at least 1 shot on goal, so I think I remember that from the opening sequence, but ever since then it's been pretty much all Lightning. Kucherov in these playoffs has 8 goals, 19 assists for 27 points. That's the most out of any Lightning player. Stamkos will be thrown out of the faceoff circle. It'll be Palat that'll take his place. So Palat on the draw loses it to Rantanen, and Makar has it now, twisting and turning, trying to get the puck out of his own zone, and they do. They'll send it all the way past the Tampa Bay blue line, but it'll be picked up by Ryan McDonough. He'll send it into the neutral zone for Palat, who will drop it off for Stamkos, who drops it off for Kucherov. Palat now picks it up from Kucherov, and he's checked by McKinnon at the blue line. McKinnon with it now in the neutral zone. Looks like he gets hit in the head by a high stick or something. No call there. At the near boards, it's Chernak. Sends it down low for Kucherov. Defending him is Nathan McKinnon. They battle along the boards, and puck is thrown to the slot. They score! Stolen away by Stamkos, and he opens up the scoring in Game 6. Lightning are on the board first. Kind of a wacky play as Kucherov was battling for it with McKinnon along the boards. The puck kind of squirted into the slot, and Stamkos took a whack at it. And I don't think Kemper was ready for it, and it goes in. And, yep, that's exactly what happened. Went off a skate right to Stamkos, and he just shot it right between the legs of Kemper, who was definitely not ready for that. He was already on his knees. So, the Tampa Bay Lightning strike first in Game 6. And that's Steven Stamkos' 11th goal of the playoffs, his second of the final. He now has 11 goals, 8 assists for a total of 19 points. Landeskog behind his own net, trying to get out of his zone. Couldn't do it, and the Lightning are now battling for it along the boards. Nichushkin with it now will take a couple whacks at it and get into the neutral zone. Drops off for Byram, trying to go around the Lightning defense. Byram still with it now, takes a hack at it, and it'll go wide behind the net. And Avs tried to play it towards the point, but it's too far for Eric Johnson, so they'll have to retreat to the neutral zone. Kadri mishandles it, turns it over. Here come the Lightning the other way. Belmar drops off for Maroon, a shot sticked away by Kemper, and it'll go all the way back out to the neutral zone as the Lightning weren't able to capitalize on the second opportunity. Now Nichushkin on the backhand in the Lightning zone takes a shot, and it goes wide. And Lightning are quick to pick that up after the shot is released. Puck trickles over into the neutral zone. It's Newhook now trying to get something going for the Avs. Can't do it, and it'll be picked up by Sergachev. And the Lightning will look to go the other way after they make a change. So, opening up the scoring with Steven Stamkos, the captain, leading the way. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have 4 shots to the Colorado Avalanche's 2. Puck is played all the way down to Kemper. He elects not to freeze it and plays it to a Lightning player. Around the boards it goes. Near corner at the half wall. Perry takes a shot, and now it's Cirelli with it. Now he'll work it back up to the point for Ruda. Over to Hedman. Hedman takes a shot, and Kemper sticks it away wide. Behind the net with it now is O'Connor. O'Connor kicks it away, and not out. Takes a shot from the half wall. Another shot there by Ruda is blocked by Newhook. Lightning keep possession in the Avalanche zone. Takes a shot. Goes wide, and it's Colton. chipping it back up to the point. Hedman trying to do a 1-2 to Cirelli, couldn't get it through, and the puck is worked back to the neutral zone. And the Avs will just dump it in behind Vasilevsky as they will make a change. 14 minutes to go in the first period. Lightning 1-0 off the goal from Stamkos. And speaking of Stamkos, here he comes with Palat. Takes a shot. Patted away by Kemper. Cogliano has it down. He'll look to go the other way. He'll play it up to Helm. Helm, button hooks. Tries to center it. Blocked by Kucherov and stolen away. Sergachev with it now. Tries to get it out to Kucherov. And the Lightning are over their own blue line. And it's Stamkos now. Plays it over to Bogosian. Spin move. Sticked away. And it'll be worked back up to the neutral zone, where perhaps Arturi Lehkonen can make a play. Stolen away from him by Bogosian, and it'll be sent around the boards. Picked up there by Makar at the half wall. Makar slides it over to Tays. Tays over the Lightning line. Drops it for Lehkonen. Lehkonen takes a shot, and it's blocked. Comes over to McKinnon. He battles at the half wall with, I believe it is Nick Paul. Lehkonen tries to play it out behind the net. Instead, it's intercepted by McDonough, and the Lightning get it out to the neutral zone. Makar's the first man on it, hounded by two Lightning players on his backhand, off the boards to McKinnon. McKinnon now, dangling, tries to center one for Tays, and it goes wide. Behind the net now, Tays at the near wall. Gets it over to the near corner, and taken down is McKinnon, no call. Held in by Tays at the point. Will send it around the boards for McKinnon. McKinnon at the far corner, sends it to Rantanen. Back up top it goes to Tays. Tays looking, sends it down deep for McKinnon. He'll get it over to Rantanen, and he's hounded by a defensive player there, and the puck is hoisted out by the Lightning. Shots are now 7-2 in favor of Tampa Bay, and looks like Landeskog was trying to get into the Lightning zone, but he was defended well by Ruda. Landeskog now tries to center one, and it's intercepted by Hedman, and he goes the other way. Hedman over the Colorado line now. Belmar tries to center one on the backhand, and it's intercepted by Landeskog. They battle at the half wall. Now it's Erik Johnson sending it out into the neutral zone. Nobody there, and the Lightning will take it now. Pat Maroon will send it deep into the Avalanche zone. Maroon has 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points in these playoffs, and he's currently looking for his 4th straight Stanley Cup after winning in 2019 with the Blues and the last 2 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Avalanche center one, and Vasilevsky was getting ready to play. It was a weird bounce, but they couldn't get anything going. Now it's Anthony Cirelli over the red line. Stolen away from him by O'Connor. O'Connor sends it to Newhook, who takes a shot, and it goes wide. Gets his own rebound. They battle for it at the near wall, and it looks like the Lightning are able to get it out to center ice, but the Avalanche will retain possession. Newhook tries to send it in deep for O'Connor, loses the race to Bogosian, who will send it over to Corey Perry, who tries to get out of his own zone, and they do. They'll send it down deep, and it'll be an icing, as Jack Johnson is the first man on for the Avs. 10:48 to go. Oh, sorry, no icing. Oh, wow. Well, Kemper put his glove up. It looked like it was going to be icing, but it is, in fact, not. So the Avalanche dump it in to the Lightning zone. First man on for them is Arturi Lehkonen. Ryan McDonough sends it back out to the point and goes back into the neutral zone again. Makar now. Defended by Kucherov, and he misplays it. Pass intended for Tays. Kucherov defending on the forecheck. And Makar is able to evade him from around his own net. Evades 2 Lightning players and gets it to Lehkonen. Lehkonen sends it up for McKinnon. Moving with speed. McKinnon takes a shot, and it was deflected away by Chernak. Good defensive play there. Avs aren't able to keep it in the Lightning zone, and the retreat to center ice. Devon Tays now sends it into the far corner. McDonough wins that race, and will get it over to Chernak, who will send it back out to the neutral zone for Kucherov. Kucherov defended there by Bo and Byram, and the puck makes his way to McKinnon, who now leaves the ice. Byram now drops it off for Landeskog in the Lightning zone, takes a shot, and it's patted away by Vasilevsky. In the inner quarter now they battle. Kadri now, returning from injury a couple games ago, has made his presence felt with an overtime winner and a couple solid outings. Now behind the net, it is Nick Paul, who will hoist it out to center, looking for Brandon Hagel. He's got him. The receiver dumps it into the Avalanche zone, and the first man on that is Killorn. Defended well by Byram. He takes it away and gets it to Nichushkin. His pocket is picked by Killorn. Killorn sends it over, takes a shot, and it goes wide. On the rebound now is Bogosian, sending it back up to the point for Alex Killorn. He'll send it over for Hagel, back up to Killorn. Try to get it back to Hagel. It missed him and went to Belmar. Belmar back up top for Killorn. A shot goes wide. Picked up by Bogosian in the near corner. He's checked there by Cogliano, who took a nasty shot earlier as he's taking a shot block. It looks like he's going to be okay. Yaz will send it down the length of the ice, and that will be an icing with 8:42 to go in the first period. Lightning have a 1-0 lead off the goal by Steven Stamkos. And so that'll give us a chance, since they're going to do a little mini break, that'll give us a chance to look at the official ruling on that goal. It's Stamkos from Palat. So Stamkos gets his 11th goal, and Palat gets his 10th assist. Palat, as I mentioned before, I think is a candidate for the Conn Smythe if the Lightning are to win the Stanley Cup. I think he's been really clutch these playoffs. He's got 21 points now, 11 goals, 10 assists, and he's been really good. From their own zone, Avalanche hoisted out the center. Race between Hedman and Nichushkin. Hedman wins it, and he'll play it over to Ruda. He'll send it to Palat. Palat at the point sends it down low for a shot by Kucherov. And it'll go around the boards to Hedman, who'll send it down low. It'll be picked up by Devon Taves, and he'll try and hoist it out to center. And get a fresh breath of air for the Avalanche, which is much needed. Instead, he ends up icing the puck, and he won't get that fresh breath that he needs, as he'll have to stay on the ice. 8:16 to go in the first period. Colorado leads the series 3-2. If they are to win tonight, the Stanley Cup would be awarded to them. The Tampa Bay Lightning, of course, if they win this game, we would have a Game 7 in Denver on Wednesday. Off the draw, to the right of Kemper, Avs win it, and it's Makar now from behind his own net, surveys his options, and he will look and pass it over to his partner Taves, who along the board sends it for Rantanen. Centers one for Lehkonen, over to McKinnon, a shot, and a great block there. And the Lightning able to catch a break on an excellent shot block. Now, in the Avalanche zone, working along the boards, they are, but puck will squirt back out to center. It was Chernak who blocked that one. He looks to be in some pain, but he saved a goal there. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. He saved a goal. McKinnon had a wide open net, and Chernak saved the goal there. So from behind his own net, Sergachev. Both teams make a change. Tries to get a stretch pass to Sorelli. Instead, it's picked off by Helm. Helm sends it over to Sturm, who gets it down low for Newhook. Behind the net, it's Comfort. Sends it back up top for Manson. Manson slides it over to Johnson. Johnson takes a shot, sticked away by Vasilevsky, and the Lightning get it back out to center ice. Johnson will backhand it in to the Lightning zone. Vasilevsky will play it. Under 7 minutes to go in the first period. Sergachev looks on from behind his own net. Landeskog applying the forecheck for Colorado. Sergachev works it up to center ice where it'll be played by Killorn. He'll get it over to Paul, but it's taken away from him, and the Avs will go the other way. It's Landeskog, captain of the Avalanche, working it down deep. Hedman steals it away from him, tries to get it out. Instead, it's centered, and a shot there by Vasilevsky. On Vasilevsky by Kadri, sticked away, and Avs aren't able to keep it in the zone. Paul now will work it along the boards. Good defense there by Eric Johnson, and he'll play it over to his D partner, which will be taken away by Newhook, and up to Landeskog. Avs will dump it in deep, and Vasilevsky will play it. We'll get another change from both teams. Zach Bogosian has it now for Tampa Bay. Slides it over to Stamkos. Stamkos off the boards to Kucherov. Kucherov will button hook and look for another play, but instead it is intercepted by Helm, and the Avs go the other way. Working in deep is O'Connor. First man on it is Ryan McDonough, and they'll hoist it back out to center where the Lightning will try and do a 1-2 play. It's Andre Palat off the feed from Kucherov. Tried to center it back for Kucherov. Broken up by Taves. Kucherov tries to center it. Bounces off an Avalanche player and back out to center ice. So the Lightning will regroup. Palat goes to the bench. So does Kucherov. Stamkos now dumps it in. Around the boards it goes. First man on it is Helm. And both teams are making changes right now. 5:12 to go in the first period. Shots are 7-6 in favor of the Lightning. Working in now, it's Manson. Takes a shot, and it goes off the stick of Bogosian and out of play. 5:03 to go in the first. Lightning with a 1-0 lead off the goal by Steven Stamkos, assisted by Andre Palat. And that's the story so far. So we'll take a look at our stats here as they go to commercial. We got 57.1% in the faceoff circle to 42.9 of the Lightning. Lightning row for 1 in the power play. Avs have not gone to the power play yet. Hits are 13 apiece. Blocks are 6-3 in favor of the Lightning. The Avalanche. Lightning have 5 giveaways. Avs have 3. Avs have 3 takeaways. Lightning have 3. So 3 apiece there. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, shots are 7-6 in favor of the Lightning. And 3:48 into the first period, it was Steven Stamkos that scored and made it 1-0 for the Lightning, and that's where we're at right now. So, as most of us know, if the Avs are to win tonight, they win the Stanley Cup. If they don't, and the Lightning pull through, we'll have a Game 7 in Denver on Wednesday. So, comment down below what you think is going to happen. Are we going to have a Game 7? Or are the Avs going to pull this one through and win the Cup here in 6? I think if this thing goes to 7, the Lightning win it. If the Avs don't win it here tonight, I think the Lightning take it. It's a thing of momentum, right? Like, all that momentum right now is in favor of the Lightning. And, like, you can just see it. So I think that they take it. Shot by Byram is deflected wide and goes behind the net. Rantanen was on first there, but stolen away from him by Stamkos. And he'll send it the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing. So we'll have another draw in a Lightning zone. Jared Bednar is the head coach of the Avalanche. John Cooper, head coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Both are fantastic coaches, some of the best in the league, if not the best. And Coach Cooper has been under fire for some of the things he said. You may or may not disagree with him. Some of the things that he said about the Kadri overtime winner. Said it was too many men on the ice. Do you agree? Do you not agree? That's been something that's been in the media for the last couple of days. Shot from the point is blocked by Chernak again, and he is slow to get up, but he's back on his feet. They battle along the boards. Goes back up top for McKinnon. McKinnon drops it off for McCarr, takes a shot, and it's blocked in front. Landeskog on the rebound, and it goes wide. And back out to center. Lightning send it the length of the ice again, with no icing this time. Oh, well, maybe it is. Yeah, I guess there is an icing. It's hard to tell sometime on the TV feed, especially when it's on mute. It's hard to tell what's actually happening. Oh, and it looks like that shot actually hit the post. It was Rantanen that on his knees sent it back to the slot, and it's Lehkonen who just sends it off the post. Tough break for the Avs there. And the Lightning once again iced the puck, so I think that's like 3 or 4 in a row. Icings. Something like that. Excuse me, but Lehkonen just didn't get enough of it. And he just didn't get enough on it, and it just glances off his stick and hits the post. Andre Vasilevsky is a great goalie. you know, that's not up for debate, but I feel like he gets so lucky sometimes. I'll tell you. McKinnon on his backhand sends it back up top for McCarr. McCarr looking, waiting, deking, loses the puck, and it's dicked away by Palat, who takes a hit from Rantanen after sticking away the McCarr deke. And are we going to get a penalty here? We might. I don't think so. I think it was just another icing. But lucky for the Avs on that turnover by McCarr. Didn't turn into something nasty. The other one's on Lightning with the draw, and the puck will come straight to Andrei Vasilevsky, so he'll hold. 3:53 to go in the first period. I feel like this game is kind of really slowed down. Kind of just slugging around right now. Not a whole lot is happening. Just icings, face-offs, you know, the works. They got a nice shot at downtown Tampa Bay on there, and I thought that they weren't going to go to commercials, and they did. So, Steven Stamkos scored his 11th of the postseason. So, he now has 11 goals, 8 assists, for a total of 19 points. And I got to say, although Kucherov has 27 points, Palat has 20, I would say that the Conn Smythe would go to Palat. Palat or Stamkos. Because if the Lightning were to win it, right? Because the Conn Smythe is supposed to be playoff MVP, the guy that's most valuable to his team in the postseason. Palat has been so clutch for the Lightning. I just like if you're going by the definition of the award, I would say that would go to Palat. But sometimes it goes to like players just based off of name. And so I could see it going to Stamkos if they win. And he hasn't been bad. Stamkos has been great. I just feel like Palat would be more deserving. But that's just my opinion. Who actually votes on the Conn Smythe? Who determines who wins the Conn Smythe? I don't actually know. So if anybody could, please enlighten me, as I'm not actually sure. So we are back at Amalie Arena. And of course, this would be the last game at Amalie Arena for this season. As if there is another game, it'll be in Denver. They're interviewing Jared Bednar right now. Can't hear what he's saying. I have the game on mute for copyright reasons. Draw is won by the Lightning, and they will send along the boards, but not out. Rantanen try to keep it in, but now they get it back out. Center ice, it's Killorn. Has no goals in this postseason, just 4 assists. Hill working in deep for Paul. We'll send it around the boards. First man on it is Rantanen for the Avs. We'll backhand it off the boards to McKinnon, who will send it through the neutral zone and into the Lightning zone, and it looks like they might make a change. I don't really know. Chernak from behind his own net. Sends it over to his D partner, and they'll work back up to neutral ice. They tried to get it to Palat, but they couldn't do it. And now interesting. Sorry, I just saw a play that was on my I couldn't remember whose number it was. Spinning with it, now takes a shot there from Kadri. And Vasilevsky made the save. Rebound is picked up there by the Lightning. And they'll send it in deep. Kemper tried to play. It was too far for him. And it'll go behind the Avs net. Picked up by Kadri at the half wall. He'll go over the blue line. Return pass there. And it'll work it in deep for Nichushkin. Bogosian's on it first. And he wins the race. And he'll send it to his D partner, which is Mikhail Sergachev. Gotta see. JT Compher now. Lightning player goes down. Fans want a tripping call. They're not going to get it. Jack Johnson for the Avs has it in his own zone. Go backhanded behind the net where it's intercepted by a Lightning player. But luckily Johnson's able to get it there first. And we'll lose it to Colton. Perry with it now at the half wall. They'll get it back up top for Ruda. Sends it over to Sergachev. Back over to Ruda. Takes a shot there and it's swallowed up by Kemper. And it'll hold with 1:39 to go in the first period. Shots are 9-8 in favor of the Lightning. And they're back to commercial. That's weird. That's like been 3 commercial breaks. I thought they were only supposed to have 2. Interesting. It do be like that sometimes. Trying to look for any updates on the game. Couldn't find any. So that's the one thing about watching the game in mute that kind of kind of isn't that great, is that you kind of miss out on a few things. You kind of have to guess what's going on. And it's if you know the rules of hockey and you know what you're doing, it's not too hard most of the time, but there are a few things that you miss. Those tidbits that the reporters give you. So that's stuff that you pick up, that you hear. It's valuable information. Oh, excuse me. It's valuable information, and it goes a long way. So, the Avs have had a few good chances. Nothing really of high quality. I mean, they did have a few high quality ones, but I feel like the Lightning have had more high quality chances than the Avs. Shots are pretty even, but I gotta give the edge to the Lightning here. I just feel like they've come out and made a statement with that goal, and the Avs are kind of floundering a little bit, but they're nothing panicky. Shot at the point is patted away by Kemper. McKinnon takes a hit from his own zone. Oh man, who was that? Big hit on McKinnon by, I think it was Stamkos. Was that Stamkos? Wow. Rantanen with it now. Gets it back up top for Makar. He takes a shot and it goes wide. Kucherov now will get it out of the Lightning zone. Landeskog has it out in the Av zone. Landeskog on his backhand. Tries to work between Lightning defenders, couldn't do it. And Kucherov will send it over to Ruda. Ruda dumps it in. First man on it for the Avs is Eric Johnson. Puck will squirt into the near corner. Byram battling with Ruda. Lightning win the battle. Gets it back up top for Killorn. He'll send it down low. Landeskog with it there. Takes a hit at the boards, but he's able to get it out. And back into the Lightning zone. 30 seconds to go in the first period. Behind his own net, it's Victor Hedman. Hedman with it now. 23 seconds to go. Lightning get out to the neutral zone. And behind the net now is Manson. Manson from his own zone. Surveys the scene, sends it up for Helm. Maybe one last rush for the Avalanche. Broken up by the Lightning, and it's Nick Paul at center. Loses it to O'Connor. He'll drop it off for Manson. Manson, who gets it to Helm. 42-43, but the whistle will blow, and Chernak and O'Connor are exchanging some words, and they're jousting a bit, and now we go into the corner, and a few more players join the scrum. Looks like Helm is in there, Manson is in there, Taze is in there, Chernak. Yeah, amongst a few others. McKinnon took a big hit by Stamkos. That's what you're gonna see in your social media feed for the next couple of days, unless the Avs win this game. Because if the Lightning win, that's what you're gonna see: is Stamkos hitting McKinnon. Wow, completely knocks him off his feet. What a hit by Stamkos! Wow, I can't get over that. At first I thought it was Chernak, but then I saw Chernak in the defensive zone, and I was like, what? No way that was Stamkos. It was Stamkos. So, yeah, speaking of Chernak, he's kind of hunched over. He's definitely in some pain, so I wonder if that's a storyline to keep an eye on throughout the course of the game. But for now, at least, he seems okay. So, period 1 is over. Let me change this real quick. Period 1 is over. Lightning have a 1-0 lead. Courtesy of a goal from Steven Stamkos about 4 minutes into the game. And I feel like the Lightning have really stuck with that momentum for at least the first period. You know, they had good energy going to the game. They had a power play to open the game. Couldn't do anything with it. And so for some teams that would be demoralizing. And, they would kind of lose a little bit of the momentum. Lightning did not do that. They were able to get a goal. They just rode with that momentum up until now. And, Stamkos, he's a good leader. He is. And he leads by example, and he scores the first goal. So I wonder if the Lightning are going to be able to channel that energy throughout the course of the game, because they've been good. The Lightning have been really good. The Avs haven't been bad, but they haven't really been able to get anything going. They've had a couple good chances. Unfortunate bounces that didn't go their way. They're not out of it by any means, but the Lightning, I think, had a better and more productive first period than the Avs did. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the stats from the first period. Shots on goal are 10-7 in favor of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is winning the face-off battle 57% to 42. I guess 43 if you want to round up. Power play, 0 for 1 for the Lightning. Avs haven't had a power play. Hits are 17 to 18 in favor of the Lightning. Blocks are 7 to 5 in favor of the Avs. Lightning have 9 giveaways to the Avs 4. But Lightning have 4 takeaways to the Avs 3. And of course, as I mentioned before, the opening goal was scored by Steven Stamkos, his 11th of the postseason, which was assisted by Andre Palat, his 10th assist of the postseason. So, Lightning came out strong, and they had a really good period. And we'll see how this goes. I just got a notification. All of Tampa Bay's 244 full-time employees were given $5,000 by the owner of the team, Jeff Vinnick, to grant to any nonprofit of their choice. So a good move by the Lightning. That's cool. You like to see that. The Lightning. I think actually the CEO of the Lightning reached out to the Lightning fan that got sucker punched at Madison Square Garden in the Eastern Conference Final. He reached out to him and hooked him up with a couple of things. So the Lightning are a good organization. They're classy and they're respectful. So they're a really good organization. I like them. I like what they do. I like what all the teams do. I just feel like some are more involved in their communities than others. It's kind of weird, but good gesture by the Lightning, and they lead the game 1-0. So we're at the intermission. So anybody that is watching, if anybody at all, go ahead and drop some topics of discussion for us to talk about going into the second period. or else I'm just gonna be talking to myself and I'll come up with stuff on my own. But it's not as fun for me. I like answering questions, so if somebody could do that, that would be cool. We got about 12 minutes to go in the intermission, so we got some time to kill. We got some time to kill. Man, I'm kind of tired. Oh man, I'm kind of tired. Wow. I'm gonna plug this on my story. Oh, win. I saw some cool sunglasses that were on sale. Um, yeah, give me a second to plug this. If you haven't already, follow me at Pulse Sports Talk on Instagram and Twitter. More active on Instagram. Got some good stuff going there, so go ahead and check that out for me. Got some good. I'm excited for the off-season content that I have, for the summer content. I'm excited with that. I've put a lot of time and work into that, and hope you guys will enjoy that. So please, please, please go follow and check that out. Now I got to. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, of course. I copy the link first. And I'll put this on my story. Alright. That is up there. I've just been so tired recently, man. I don't know what it is, but I try and go to bed and I won't be able to fall asleep for like 3 4 hours sometimes, man. I don't go to bed until like 3, and I just tired. I might have insomnia now that I think about it. But I don't know what to do about it, so I'm probably just gonna listen to like piano music before I go to bed or something. Maybe that'll fix it. But anyway, trucking along here. Second intermission, or excuse me, first intermission. Gosh, man, can you tell? Can you tell that I'm tired? First intermission. I'm still pretty surprised by that hit by Stamkos on McKinnon. I'll be back in just a second. It's still the second intermission. All right, I've actually kind of changed my mind. I'm gonna be done for a little bit. I might come back from the third period if things get interesting. Um, but yeah, I kind of think I'm gonna dip here. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all in actually, you know what? You know what? Hang on. Hang on. Is this thing about to start? Yeah, we still got 6 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat. So. But because we're still in intermission and oh man, I don't know. It's tough. I don't know what I want to do. A couple of minutes before intermission. People finally start watching the stream now that I elect to leave. Interesting, isn't it? Crazy. Alright. Alright, here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave for a second. Go grab some food. Oh. Yeah, okay. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I don't know. No, I won't. I won't do that. I changed my mind. Okay, yeah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna end this one because it puts too much strain on my laptop. I'm gonna end this live stream, and if I decide to come back, I'll come back. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. I gotta go eat. But yeah, I'll be back. Maybe, probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of tired to begin with anyway, so I don't know. We'll see. But if there's a game 7, we'll definitely have that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys.